Yes.
The African Union Explained. In this video, we'll explore the history and development of the African Union, AU, which is a continental union in Africa. The AU, officially launched in 2002, is saddled with the responsibility of bringing African nations together and advancing development throughout the continent. It has 55 member states. Since its inception, the Union has recorded some notable successes and has played several key roles in achieving its aims and objectives. However, some analysts hold the sentiment that it has merely scratched the surface of what it can potentially achieve for the benefit of African countries. To put it briefly, the African Union's main objectives are to promote international cooperation, economic development, and African state unity and solidarity. AU Forerunner. For a moment, let's dial back into the inception of the body, which reveals that the African Union was preceded by the Organization of African Unity, the OAU, which had been in existence since 1963, following the gathering of 32 heads of African states in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, to sign the charter which created the continental body. At the time, it had as one of its significant missions the goal of ridding Africa of colonization and apartheid by supporting African liberation movements during the decolonization period, with the guiding philosophy of Pan-Africanism, which centered on promoting the unity of Africa. The OAU had the vision for a free and united Africa that is in control of its destiny. It also played an important role in settling boundary conflicts and regional and civil wars. The continental body provided a platform that enabled member states to take on a coordinated and united position on matters of common interest. Structure of AU. The African Union has different key organs with specific roles. Here are a few of the primary ones. Assembly of the African Union. The Assembly is a decision-making and governing body of the African Union which meets once a year. The Assembly comprises heads of state and government from member states. The Executive Council. The Executive Council comprises ministers that are designated by member states. Permanent Representatives Committee, PRC. The PRC comprises ambassadors or permanent representatives of member states based in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. The PRC handles the administrative functions of the AU and the day-to-day activities. African Union Commission. The Commission acts as the Secretariat of the AU and is responsible for managing its operational and administrative functions. Peace and Security Council, PSC. The PSC is composed of 15 member states responsible for maintaining peace and security on the continent. There are others like the Pan-African Parliament and the African Court on Human and People's Rights, among others. Key institutional reforms. African Union has gone through some institutional reforms in the past years. In 2016, African leaders recognized the need for institutional reforms within the AU in a bid to enable the body to achieve the Africa Agenda 2063 vision of inclusive growth and development. President Kagame of Rwanda was appointed by the Assembly of Heads of State to spearhead the process. After several extensive consultations, 5 focal areas were identified, such as the need to have fewer priority areas with a focus on Africa, ensure institutional realignment, connect better with the African citizenry, become operationally efficient, and implement sustainable financing for its programs. The AU continues to record achievements as a body. For example, some of the projects outlined in its Vision 2063 have been implemented. Notably among them is the establishment of the world's largest free trade area, known as the African Continental Free Trade Area, or AFCFTA. As the AU continues to work towards its goals of unity, development and cooperation, it remains to be seen if it can successfully take on the ever-changing demands of the 21st century. We'd love to know what you think about this video on the African Union. Kindly like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Your support goes a long way in ensuring that we continue providing informative content like this. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.